Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Brian if you happen to be new around here. And today is a very special day. I've been fighting for Final Fantasy XIV to come to the Xbox, and after 10 long years, this game right now is running on the Xbox. I have got an Xbox Series X hookup behind my monitor, and we will be playing some Final Fantasy XIV today on the Xbox, celebrating this massive victory. If you guys like my content, if you like anything that I'm doing, or if you end up enjoying this live stream, be sure to hit that like button. You can always double tap that dislike button if needed. Sometimes it gets stuck, and I hear people say like, hey, the dislike button's not working no more. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy. If you want to be involved in this community, the best thing I can point you to is the top link in the description. That's going to get you to where you need to go, and that'll get you the Discord, podcast, and so much more. If you want to watch over on Twitch, you can watch on Twitch. If you want to watch on YouTube, you can watch on YouTube. Just watch and enjoy wherever you want to be. And so I am thrilled today. Now, this version of the game is the free trial. I have set up a special Xbox account, and I have downloaded the free trial, and this is what we're going to be stepping into. Now, a lot of people are asking about some updated controller guides and more. I think that will come, but that's probably going to wait till the official Xbox release. Ultimately, I'll keep you guys in the loop for that. This also isn't my return to Final Fantasy XIV full time. This is great, awesome, I love that. No. I still have a lot of weight to lose. I'm over 60 pounds down so far. Got another 50 to go. And then maybe I'll get a little bit more. But ultimately, for Dawn Trail, to be able to step into Dawn Trail, I have to be under 210 pounds. And so that is the goal, and that's what we're going to be doing. However, I can step into the free trial, can test out Xbox. I think that's perfectly reasonable. I think that doesn't violate my code of conduct or anything like that. So that is going to be the goal in this case. What's up, chat? I see a lot of people over on Twitch, a lot of people over on YouTube. Thanks so much for being here. Jonathan says, hey, Prime, quick question. Is the beta version running at 120 frames? I ask because on the PS5, it only runs at 60. So I'm curious. Let's find out. I'm going to bring in the Discord chat. You guys can jump in, and if you want, to the Discord. Whoa! Solid with a resub, Prime sub over on Twitch, 14 months in a row. Thank you so much for that, man. All right, let's update our member count. For every 25 supporters, I gift out 5 members. So there we go. That moves us to 3. What's up, Nanny? How you doing, dude?
I'm doing good.
All right. I gotta lower the volume somewhat. How do I? Let's do it like this. Lower it in my ear. Hopefully that's not deafening you guys out there on the internet. Let me know how the sound volume is done. Let's go into configuration. This is going to be something that I would highly recommend y'all take a look at. I go always into my controller config and my button config, and I change things up. I set a macro to a click. Oh, yeah. And I changed my jump because I like to jump with the X in this case rather than the Y button. So I switched that up. Ends up being a little bit, something like that. So we were talking about frames per second, display settings, limit frames when away from the keyboard, character lighting. How do you see the frames per second? Because on the PC, you'll like, hey, I want to do whatever. So if you know how to find that out, Jonathan, let me know.
Usually it's just opening the options menu, like if you hit escape on the keyboard.
Oh, it will tell you left. When yeah. Let's create a character. Maybe that's what we need to do to see that. New character. I chose Dynamis as a data center for my free trial account, and Malden as the world. Let me go. I gotta go with my yeah, I'm gonna go with my Elzen. Oh, Wildwood, why not? I'm gonna make him tall, like me. Grumpy. A little bit more youthful. There we go. Hair that I wish I had. I'm gonna go with that. I think I like that a lot. And I remember after the transition from 1.0 to 2.0, I literally made my character's hair gray because I was like, he's been through a lot, guys.
I deleted mine. He died.
Oh my goodness. Do you have to make a new Square Enix account? So if you have an existing account, they do not recommend that you join it to your Microsoft account just yet. However, all that being said, I made a free trial account and a test Xbox account. So they're going to be inevitably linked. And then once the official beta has ended, we don't have an ETA, but I'm not thinking it's that much further from now. We will see that happen. And thank you guys for the, holy crap, 12 likes. Woo! So cool. All right, eye shape, we're gonna just kind of stick with that. Large iris. I like some green eyes. I think my son's eyes are green. My wife's eyes are green. So, sitting pretty. And lip color, light. No, I don't like that. All right. Ear shape, we're good. Ear size, get some real elf-like ears. Clasps, we're good. Color, we're good. Get the beard rocking and rolling. Let's get it. Yes, yes. I wish we had real full-on beards here, but alas, we do not. All right, and there we go. Aha. Yeah. Aha. Aha. Aha, I like that. We'll go with that one.
And his name is John C.
What's up, Mike?
You lie.
Yep.
You lie.
Test.
Ain't no John Cena.
All right.
So, partially welcome back to Team there, Brian.
Partially.
Partially.
It's a good way to define it. Partially. Select. There we go. Yes. Data save. And I'll pick the first astral moon. And I'll go Nofia. Tender of the soils and harvests. All right. Let's see here. Obviously picks my location. Archer is generally what I recommend for a lot of new players, just as a heads up. Marauder, Pugilist, Gladiator. You have selected Malden as your starting world. War name. Oh. War name. Let's see here. Ginger.
Oh.
Oh, no. They didn't accept it.
You ever just have a game open on your computer and you forgot you had even clicked that button? The computer just took forever to load it and you were doing something else?
Yeah. Yes.
Love it. This is probably what I get for running my CPU so hard last night.
Let's see here, Prime. Confirm. Let's see if it. Character name. Hey, all right, we got it. We got it. Solomon's like, "Where's John Cena? I can't see him." Where is this John
Aimed
Cena?
engraved. You need to contact the support as soon as possible.
I tried to log in with my account and it locked me out due to suspicious login, and I no longer have my email. Yes, contact support immediately. You're gonna have to jump through some hoops because it's.
And Solomon, I'm sorry to say it, but
It's a trap.
Yeah, so today, C Mustard says, I didn't even know it was on Xbox. This is the beta. You can go download it right now, and whenever it unbetas itself, it's the same client. So we're just testing out the main game in and of itself. I'm gonna skip cutscenes. I've already seen all these, and I'm good. Welcome to
sorry,
Uva.
Skipper.
Shining Beacon. Controller, yes. No, I do not want to open the guide. All right, sweet action, Jackson. Let me, okay, we were talking about options, right?
FPS. FPS.
Character configuration? No. System config? Oh,
Here you go,
it's
Brian.
not displaying it.
You should actually do this. Since you're testing this out,
think I saw.
Do it all first person.
Oh, like do a first-person playthrough?
Uh-huh.
Nah, I'm
First
good.
person.
I'm good. I'm good.
Not a terrible idea.
Turn those on immediately. Here. Mouse, keyboard, controller. Both for the third and the first. Item settings, UI settings, display name settings, hotbar settings. Apply, apply, apply. Yeah. Don't be like that, friend. I promise I'll make it worth your worthwhile. Come talk to me. Initiating side quests. Yeah. Accept.
Yes, because the FFXIV community really hates when people skip cutscenes they've seen 17 times already.
No, man, they're brutal. They're like, you have to always appreciate this.
No thanks.
It's like, yes,
It's
and every
so
time
funny.
I listen to a song, I listen to
I've
it.
been playing the game for 14 years now. I think I'm good. I've seen this.
I've seen this so much. You've begun a quest. I'm looking forward to unlocking all my achievements when the game officially releases. Yeah, you can't import your controller settings yet, like, cause on the free trial, so that's gonna be something that's gonna come later.
So I know we can't see the FPS, but what does it feel like?
Feels smooth. According to the capture card, it's capturing it at 60 frames a second. So no matter what, like it's blasting out to you guys at 60 frames, and it doesn't. That doesn't seem to be dipping. We do not know yet when it is officially out of beta, but I'm gonna guess here sometime in March, because I don't think the PS4 beta lasted like an incredibly long time.
It's probably
More
coming with
cutscenes.
like 6.58.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
Hey, what's up, dude?
not much. Just saw you guys on.
Yeah. Playing the Xbox beta of Final Fantasy 14. Lebo says, how's it on controller? I'm biased. I think it's incredible on the controller. And if you need help, Lebo, please just check out my my playlist on guides, because I've got like controller guides for you for days.
Okay.
So far, it seems like it's running really well.
Has a backbone, you can use that too.
Nice.
You're still in the tutorial though, right?
Yeah, I'm still doing the tutorial mission. So it hasn't
so
opened up
once
to
you
the world.
instance- Yeah.
Once I get out of this prepared instance, yes. Sanctuaries.
That's true, Solemn.
There you go. Now I can sprint. Hey, there's a quest.
I don't know if
There's,
you guys
there's somebody
answered
dancing,
these,
so it's. I mean, I'm on Dynamis, so I don't know like if there's gonna be a lot of people here right now.
like, just go to Limsa. It'll be.
We'll find out.
Oh man, Limsa Laminsa.
I don't know if you guys answered Lilo yet, but I did all of my Savage rating and Shadowbringers with the controller. It was fine.
Yeah, I do all my gameplay with the controller.
I started. I think I did all my rating with a controller actually. My mid-core rating, I did all of it with a controller. Because that was when. Yeah, I broke my clavicle and then used a controller from then on.
There you go.
So.
Hell, whenever I play dailies and stuff, I play on my Steam Deck and it's all controller, so you know.
Yeah, this runs great on the Steam Deck as well. Yeah, man, I feel that from time to time. I've been actually, since I stepped away, I've really enjoyed being able to kick back, relax, and play a bunch of other games, you know, and that's been a real treat. I just stepped into Final Fantasy VII Remake for the first time, and if y'all haven't seen that game or played it, wow, it's so good. And Rebirth is coming out, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I feel like I'm making good progress, and maybe then I'll jump into Rebirth after that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what my schedule looks like, because I know I want to play Dragon's Dogma 2 why am I thinking? Drawing a blank. In March.
Lilo, you use the triggers to access hotbars, and you
Yep.
can access up to 8 of them at one time.
Yeah, and you have extra ones where you double tap and click and things like that, dude. It's fantastic. You can also
Even holding one and then pressing the other.
You can-
both for both sides.
You can also rearrange your hotbars on the fly. Like you hold down the trigger, press select, and then I can just swap these out, or I can delete them and stuff like that. It's like they've put a lot of work. I think Final Fantasy 14 is the Cadillac of, you know, like of controller support in an MMO. But I'm gonna tell you though, hands down, the New World controller setup, the New World options are fantastic. They don't give you the option to remap yet, but they said that's already coming. So I'm like, yes.
Overrated.
Whatever.
Oh, I bet I could do New World. Wait, have they already put the controller options live for New World?
Controller options go live on March the 12th or 13th. I'm going to take at least one day off and go and play some of that during that time.
I was just wondering if maybe I could do the Steam play. I've been playing in the living room on my phone with my backbone.
Nice.
Like, just with Steam up on my computer in my room.
It will make that way easier because it's aware of so much, which ends up making it so much more comfortable.
That's exciting.
Final Fantasy had better 11 had better controller support than keyboard and mouse support. Facts, dude. Facts.
Like your word for it. I never played it.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's so funny. Like I'm sure y'all heard of Ninja, Tyler Blevins, big Final Fantasy 11 fan. Like he plays that game on keyboard and mouse, and that's what I find the most impressive fact about him.
I play on keyboard and mouse because it's just more comfortable for that game. You just kind of lay back.
Oh, dude.
IJKL
Yeah, for 11 is
for
so much
camera.
more comfortable on controller than keyboard and mouse. In fact, that's one of the things that really made 14 struggle out the gate is 11 and 14 had their own keyboard and mouse setup. That's not like what WoW is. So all these WoW players are coming over and checking out like, oh, let me check this out. And then it turns out like, oh, I don't even know how to play it. Like, I don't even know what buttons do what. And so it ended up being like, nope.
Grumpy Shaman wants to know any class recommendations for a first-time player.
First timer, pick.
Black Mage.
Well, no, I would pick Archer. I would.
You say Black Mage?
You said Black
Yeah, I
Mage.
did. I said Black Mage.
Why,
Dude,
freaking
I
troll,
wanted
man.
to jump off a
Troll.
cliff with that class. Holy crap, man. I'm so glad I picked Warrior instead.
Black Mage is for when you've played literally everything else in the game and you're bored with it and you want to challenge yourself.
Black Mage
No,
is a
Black
hell of
Mage-
a lot of fun.
Black Mage is for if you want to be bored, you play Black Mage. Black Mage
Not
is
true at all. No.
Such a
Dude.
boring
Oh man,
class.
I think
It is
it's
not.
fun.
It's more
Especially to
complex
level up.
than it looked.
Leveling
was
up maybe, but I don't know how it's to level up now, but man, having one at
couldn't do
level
it,
cap,
man.
it feels so good to drop massive spells on people.
I got my Black Mage to level 26 just for the Swift cast, and it stayed there. It was
Oh
such,
yeah, when
it
you had
was
to level up other
such-
jobs, yeah.
It was such a slog. It physically hurt every time I played Black Mage. It was
I love
so
playing
terrible.
Black Mage because
Well, you're a
I have an
masochist.
excuse. I have an excuse to pick a spot on the field in the boss fight and just never move. Oh, stack mechanic. Sorry, I got my ley lines down.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
For my recommendation for starter classes for people, depending on what you want to play, go Arcanist because you can actually get 2 classes out of 1.
Mm-hmm.
Once you hit level 30, then yeah, Bard, Archer, and then if you want another tank, Paladin is the easiest one to learn.
Yeah, Paladin's got great survivability. But yeah, I just
Mine-
start with Archer because you get damage and movement.
Paladin feels horrible though.
My non-troll answer is any tank because we need more tanks and you're gonna get groups fast and you're gonna level fast
Like we need
and you get
tanks.
to learn how the game works.
Yeah, people tend to think like doing DPS is an easy job, and it's like no. Like there's a lot I think of things that the DPS end up having to do over like that of a tank or whatnot.
Yeah, if
I
you learn
never
how to
got-
tank first, you know how to do pretty much everything else.
I never asked your opinion. What do you think about the Kirito ripoff?
You mean Corsair without the gun?
Yeah, Viper.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be Corsair. Like, at the end of the day, like, if people are excited for Viper, cool. I hope it's fun. I hope it's a lot of fun. I have absolutely no interest in it. I'm go ahead.
Gladiator is the base class.
Yeah.
Gladiator.
And that's a system that goes away. So it's like,
yeah,
there's
disappears pretty
there's
quickly.
like,
However, there are still people who are level 90 gladiators and level 90 marauders.
That doesn't seem possible.
It is.
It is.
There are
It shouldn't be.
tons
They
of
should stop
there
you
are
from
tons
leveling
of
up.
people who Lao Shimazaki with the 1,000 yen.
whoa, Lau, thank you so much. Holy crap, man. Wow. It says, finally it's on Xbox. Have you tried it on the Series S? My sister only has that and the Switch. So I have a Series X, but here's what I was thinking about. And you guys, let's all get together and plot. I have an Xbox One X under, like, down by my feet and one downstairs. I was going to go see if I could trade those sons of guns in and pick up an S. Because then, yes, I would happily test this on you guys. So all I need is the encouragement to go and just unhook these things and then leave my wife for like 30 minutes to go and trade them in. Because it's like, I tried to find a GameStop near me. And holy crap, dude, like it's 30 minutes away from my house now. And I'm like, all right. And no,
GameStop is several times over.
Well, I would say go trade them in, but at the same time too, Brian, once you go there, they'll say $20 for each system.
Yeah, that's fine. The Series X, the
$20
Series.
for each system.
I'm
but
not
then turn
I'm
around
not
and
using
sell
them.
for $300 each.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's them. I am not surprised.
I remember when I sold my Xbox 360, all my games, all my stuff and everything, all the money I had was like $65 that I used for a corded, cabled controller that I still use to this day.
Nice.
Like, but still, I was like, dang, there's 40 games, 3 controllers, and a console for $60.
Now, Eth over on Twitch, he has a good recommendation saying just it's free to download and try. So what I did was I just set up a fake account on my Xbox. So just like I was like, oh, here's an email address that I'm not using. So I now have a extra Xbox account, and I downloaded the free trial to this account, and I joined the Final Fantasy 14 free trial to my free trial or my free Xbox account, because when the game officially releases, that's when I'll join my main Xbox account to my my Square Enix account. And so that's gonna be my plan. So yeah, it's a really good point. It's truly free. You need an extra email, which I think anybody here can get an email pretty easily. Thanks guys for the 22 likes, by the way. And YouTube saying now would be a good time to run ads. Speaking of which, because of Raiden Eden Gaming, all mid-roll ads here on the YouTube side of things have been removed. And I've also, because of Chili, was able to find out how to lower the frequency of ads over on Twitch as well. So hopefully, wherever you're watching, you're not getting slammed by ads. Cutscene cannot be skipped. That is the worst thing they can tell me right now. No.
Someone's gonna clip that.
At level 10, Patrick is correct. At level 10, you can switch to the God tier class, any class.
Archer class.
Yeah, you are not locked into any class ever. You can, but you have to get to level 10. I think the level 10 class quest, which will then allow you to go and get other weapons and swap it out.
You don't have to do that every time, just the first time.
Woo, yeah, dude. YouTube Premium, man. I will not ever get rid of it. Like Premium, man. We actually have it as the family plan, because it's like me. I got Julie's account, and then I got we have the kid. Like I'm like, I don't want ads. The worst thing in the world is when kids see ads, because they're like, I want it. And that's where it's like, honestly, kind of happy with the whole COPPA law on YouTube, because things are getting pretty dadgum weird.
Yeah.
Dude, every single penny. Well, For premium users, they're gonna continue to have their experience. What Raiden did is for non-premium users, you're not gonna be interrupted by a mid-roll ad while live. I don't know what YouTube does after the fact. I just tell it, no, I'm gonna choose to run ads, and then I just don't. It takes a little bit fire. The best thing you can do on a controller is just kind of keep at it. You know, like just practice, take your time, get comfortable, you know, and it's like, I prefer Final Fantasy. Like this is the, you know, optimal controller setup.
There's a bunch of little settings you can change too, like the timing of your button presses to switch hotbars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That make it a lot easier.
I made both new accounts. This is a new free trial account, which is actually kind of interesting because I've never done the free trial. So this will be educational for me, just so I'm like, yeah, what can you do on the free trial? And this is also on a Xbox account that is not my main Xbox account. So then that way I can check out the beta today. And maybe tonight. We'll see, guys. If you all want to hang out, like, you know, we got some time. I'm going, and I keep getting asked about refreshing controller guides, and it's like, yeah, that's coming. I know that they updated the Paladin, so there's still work to be done. You're too much of a mouse and keyboard player, dude. Tip of the hat, man. Like, I'm glad that I tried. I even, like, I know for Guild Wars and stuff, like, I got this device. I don't know if y'all got one of those. Like, you know, it's nice. These are nice to haves. Guild Wars 2 is, you know, nice, but I keep going like, man, I like to lean back, you know. I like to lean back.
Did you see that they're re-releasing the Tactical Commander Pro for 14?
I did not. What is the Tactical Commander Pro?
It's a Hori keyboard, like one-handed keyboard with a joystick.
What do they want me to do? They want me to welcome. Interesting. So I have the chat pad for the Xbox controller, and I highly recommend it because it works great. But every time somebody sees one of my guide videos, they're like, "What is that?" It's like, yeah, it's a little attachment for my controller.
Can you even buy the official ones anymore?
I don't know. Oh, what do they want me to do? Find the most. Oh, I need to welcome more emotes. Oh, dude, the PS2 HHD. That's how I first tried to start playing Final Fantasy 11. I remember, no, I played it on PC, and then when it came to that, I bought it, and for some reason, my PS2 would not accept it, and so I wasn't able to ever play on the PS2. Oh man, but dude, that's where, like, I think it's always interesting because, like, as a Final Fantasy 11 veteran, oh, I love that game so much, and I just wish that they would do something with it.
Yeah, so ETH Demon, for targeting, you can set up custom filters for weapon out and weapon not out to filter enemies, certain enemies, or only enemies in engagement, or, you know, whatever. But then also, if you hold, there's a setting to hold LB and press the directional pad to change that as well. And then on your healer, up and down is always party, so targeting
I
is
use
super
and,
easy.
and for the up and down party targeting, that's what I like. That came from Final Fantasy 11 for me. I was like, yeah, it's, you cycle left and right for enemies, up and down for party, you know.
Gotta say though, I tried using the Azeron Cyborg last year. People just don't know what they're missing. It's so good. It's ridiculously good.
Eth got caught in an ad. Thanks for letting me know, man. We'll see what happens when you get out. Let me know when you're back. Somebody wouldn't mind just typing that into chat on the Twitch side, just so that Eth knows when they get back to say that they're back, and we can repeat that answer. Yeah, I haven't messed with any of my filters. Like, you know, all my stuff's still set up on my PC, and I do recommend highly y'all back your stuff up. So I put out a guide on the Xbox setup, and one of the notes of it is like, guys, be sure to like upload your profile on occasion, so you never find yourself like, oh no.
You missed the head pats.
I missed some head pats. Oh, is that you?
Yep.
Nice. All right.
That's my main.
Send friend request. Oh, free trial,
you
no
can't send
friends.
friend request on free trial.
No friends. Dude, make this game a Game Pass game. Let's go. Dude, if WoW does it, come on, Square.
I see it coming.
Oh, dude, it
on the
just
same platform. Let's go.
let's go. Just like, come on.
1 subscription instead of 3. I'm excited.
Microsoft, you say you want to compete, you want to be the #1 big dog. Come on, dude. That's what it's gonna take.
Yeah, but I still think it's kind of stupid that you need 2 subscriptions to play Final Fantasy 14.
I
Do you
agree.
think they'll actually end up getting rid of that?
I don't know, man. Like that in and of itself, because it was listed as one of the reasons why Final Fantasy 14 was not on the Xbox. However, with that NA data cloud data center or whatever over there, powered by Microsoft, I'm guessing. I'm betting that they're just like, all right, fine. You let us have this at this price, and like, I mean, come on, they could really do an interesting thing.
Yeah,
Exactly, Absalon. You don't need 2 subs on the PlayStation. There's a lack of parity in the service in and of itself, which is just wild to me because, well, you actually don't need any subs to play the free trial. So you can play this game without being subbed to Game Pass and out being subbed to Final Fantasy. You just got to play the free trial. And honestly, like,
this game's more free to try than Destiny.
it is way more free to try. Destiny is like free to sample. Oh, you
Free to
like
stare at.
Oh, it was Google Cloud. Interesting. I don't know. I was hearing rumors that it was Microsoft, but Google Cloud seems like a smart choice as well. I think it all comes down to price. And it's like, I remember Yoshi P talking about how, you know, cloud-wise it wasn't going to be the case, but... All right, thanks guys for the 25 likes. And Lau with that super chat. Thank you. If anybody here is a member and does like my Final Fantasy 14 content, I do have exclusive member react videos to different topics. So if you haven't seen those yet, be sure to go check the members page, please, because lots of cool stuff for you guys. And more to come. Yeah, free-to-play games do not require Game Pass, but free-to-play games, Microsoft gets a cut of the microtransactions. Pretty sure this is probably, yeah. There's not really microtransactions in Final Fantasy. They keep that off on its own website. So it's not even technically a part of the game. You just go to a website and then they mail it to you, as opposed to like some in-game store. But I could, yeah, that's the breaks. I think the beta probably is going to be no more than a month, maybe less than that. Does anybody remember how long the PS4 beta and the PS5 beta was? It felt like it was like 2 weeks. It was on the quick turnaround. Where do they want me to go?
Ignored. I feel ignored. I'm just kidding.
You feel ignored?
Yeah, I just waved at you.
Oh, I can't friend people. Edge
I know
mother.
you can't.
What's up?
This is my alt character. Check out my classes that I have leveled so far.
Second. How do I check out
You're just
view adventure play?
left and right.
Don't you just go to like no.
I did examine.
Search info. Can't you see search info or something? No?
Friend request.
Oh.
Your adventure plate looks very nice.
Okay, I don't know. I only do the edgy classes. Sorry, that joke failed. So Dark Knight and Black Mage only, so far.
Nice.
Edgy classes. Hello, Reaper.
I will do it eventually.
There should be some more live letters. I think the next one is probably going to be in March. Does anybody know? I don't think it's scheduled yet. We haven't put anything on our plates for that date. But we do have a podcast coming up this Friday. Let me record. There it goes. Capture some gameplay footage for the podcast. I haven't fought anything yet. I'm just like running around. I like doing all these little quests because like I think I remembers it like puts me out already at level 5 or level 6. Oh, it's not. I'm not even in the right area. Boo. All right, let's. Wow. Dude, I wish they would combine Ulda and Limsa. Like that would be, I think, a really big announcement for me personally.
Combine them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the
how
different
so?
zones. Not like the city, like
yeah.
because they're like the starter cities are still split up in 4, like into their like 2 zones, where all the new cities are all just one zone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, another great tip for starting. If you want to, for starting, if you want to actually explore the little world and get massive experience, don't go to Limsa because you're stuck in Limsa. Don't do a class in Limsa because you're stuck in Limsa until you get the emissary quest.
I mean, once you kind of know your way around the game, though, that's only like maybe like an hour or 2.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Is it on PC Game Pass? Not that I'm aware of.
It is not on any form of Game Pass. I wish it was on Game Pass. I think that would be really cool.
I don't know. I think it would kill the game.
Oh, really? How so?
So, like, you know how there's a certain level of investment that you have to have in order to play this game right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's gone, goodbye, community.
Oh man, I think it opens up the game to a lot of people.
Mixed.
Hey, Adis, thank you so much for the super chat. Dropping a 2 spot. Says, Ginger, enjoy it. You waited so long, man. It has been a absolute pleasure to take up this fight. And man, was it a fight. The amount of just pushback. Oh, Xbox, no. It's never going to happen, Brian. I'm like, no, man. Like, I don't believe in never.
I mean, they still charge a sub for Final Fantasy 11. That
I
still
know,
pay for some
man.
reason.
I know. And I'm just like, that in and of itself is, especially as the newer modern MMOs come out, it's not the case. So roll with the Prime resub. Thank you. That takes us our member goal up to 4. Every 25, I'm going to gift out 5 to the community, which gets you all kinds of cool stuff. So thank you guys so much for that. Whether you do that over on the Twitch side or over on the Ginger Prime YouTube side, thank you for being here. And if you don't, if you can't, subscribe or anything like that, you're just as important. Thank you so much for being here. I love that people like to hang out with me. It is really, truly an honor. So, all right. Vibing. I'm looking to work to get the more unification in the chat. So if there's any content creator streamers out there that are like, Brian, this is an app that I use. It works really well. Please let me know. Yeah, storyteller and achievement unlocked. Oh, 1 second, I'm getting a phone call.
Hey Mike, in StarCross, do you remember what order I have to do the circles? I know that's a random question.
Oh,
Is it top to bottom or bottom to top?
I think it's top to bottom.
Okay. I died before it was relevant. I was just wondering.
Yeah, I do want to get that. I do need to get Starcross done on Legend, but I mean, we got time to do it because it's not coming in. Final
Yeah.
All right.
shape's
Wants me
not coming out.
check on the dog in 10 minutes, so I'm gonna set a timer so I can go check on the pup. Boom. See, the thing though with the Switch is if they enabled cloud, then it then you could play this game easy. And that's where it's like the next thing I would love to see this game come to GeForce Now as well. WoW, the rumors are right now WoW is coming to GeForce Now, which is great. And people are like, oh, you can run WoW on a potato. It's like, yeah, but I don't have a potato everywhere. I have the internet everywhere. So it's like, it goes everywhere with me. There it is.
Now, a remaster of Final Fantasy XI online on the Switch, that might be something, but they'll never do it.
Sewer Rule dropping a sponsored drink. Thank you. I don't actually have a drink up here. I will go get one when I go.
Red-handed.
I am. When I
Wow, false advertising.
False advertising, exactly. Cancel this guy. When I go to check on the dog, I'll get a drink.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, so I think the Switch is like, and I don't know if they'll do the Switch 2, but goodness gracious, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, the Switch 2, that could be a thing.
Yeah,
And when is
I
that
watched your VOD this morning. When I got up from the Nintendo Direct.
Oh yeah, what do you think about the all the different they didn't bring any Dragon Quest for me, so I was like, meh.
Well, it was kind of underwhelming, but they also did say at the beginning of it, this is early 2024, so they're going to be definitely having another partner one coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great to see more list games coming over. And then I'm looking forward to the actual Nintendo itself Direct.
Yeah.
Where their announcement of games coming.
The Switch
And
2,
also
it's like,
Switch
man,
2.
what a waiting game.
Did they announce it or no?
No. And
No,
this was
it's still all
this was
speculation.
the partner showcase. Yeah.
I figured as much. Yeah.
This is all the
Because
partner
right now the
showcase.
speculation with it is either late 2024 or mid 2025 for the release.
But they haven't even announced that they're making one.
They've gotten couple sources like IGN and a couple I think it's also GameSpot.
Air quotes sources.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll believe it when it comes from a Nintendo executive. Or like from a Nintendo, someone within Nintendo, and not like an anonymous source says, like, I hate that shit. It's dumb.
Well, they were saying about the specs of the Nintendo Switch 2, so
I'll believe it when I see it.
The chat's asking, have I run into any issues? I just ran into one where it kicked me to the login screen when I was changing the data center. And this was all during kind of my initial test before going live, as a part of just like, okay, I've got my account set up. I got the game downloaded. Let me go check it out. And then if I can, I'm going to take my lunch break late today and check out the game. Oh.
You do realize if it came to GeForce Now, SC would force another license, right?
Maybe.
Quite sure I understand that.
Like, all they would need to do is just enable, like, Guild Wars 2 doesn't force you to have another one, but Square Enix definitely might. Oh, yeah. But honestly, I wouldn't fight it. Like, GeForce Now is
You mean another subscription?
No, not a subscription, but
license?
another license. Like, you have to buy the Xbox license and the PlayStation license. There isn't a, sense that there's no cross buy, even though there is cross-play, cross-prog.
Oh, right, okay.
This was the herald of that.
Oh, so you'd have to buy the game. That's not really I wouldn't call that a license.
It's so fascinating because this is Final Fantasy 14 is the herald of cross-play, cross-save. And it was so interesting because, like, people were like, how do I transfer my character? Or how do I, do I need to make a new character? It's like, no, it just is handled, and it's on PlayStation and PC. And now, thankfully, it's on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. And yes, it is a champion of cross-play, cross-progression, baby. And now more and more have done are doing it.
License, when you buy it with 14, when you buy the new license for the new platform, you get an automatic 30 days out of it too.
I better, because I'm not currently subscribed.
Let's see, what does Steam say?
I wonder if they'll even sell the bait. Like, what I hope they do is I hope they sell Dawn Trail, and then it's like it unlocks on this date, and then while you wait for it to unlock, you can play all the way through Endwalker. That's the hope, rather than like buy it now and then in a 3 months buy it again.
So Final Fantasy 14 base is $20.
Which is so weird because basically the base gets you everything the free trial has plus the subscription.
Right, and then Endwalker is $39.99, $40. So to get the base game would just be $20, and that would take you up to.
Wouldn't you get the bundle for Shadowbringers and then just get Endwalker?
Possibly. Let me check.
Or they might even have an Endwalker bundle now.
So it would be the same price. Yeah, performance seems really good on the Series X. I was not able to determine what my frame rate is, so I think on Series X it's also locked at a 60 frames a second.
Yeah, so the Final Fantasy 14 Online Complete Edition, which includes FF14 and Endwalker, is $60. So basically, with FF4 with $20, you get up to and including Shadowbringers. Is how I'm reading this.
Nice.
What site?
Steam.
Each Flounder with the resub tier 1, 15 months of subscription. Thank you so much. Let's update the member goal.
I don't even know.
5 of 25. Awesome. Oh, and I've been forgetting this the whole time. So for the Phoenix tiers, guys, thank you so much for dropping that support. So we're still working on some of the graphics. I'm going to see if I can't get a good little transition in, but just as a heads up, thank you. And then that I'm going to say that applies to Solemn Sir and each pushing up that membership. There we go.
So in the Square Enix store,
H-Quest, the answer to your question is yes. If you open up system configuration at the top right corner of that box, it'll show your FPS.
Well, I was there, and on the Xbox, it's not.
they're hiding it in Xbox probably.
It's like the performance is worse. No.
They don't want you to know that they can't get 60 frames per second in Limsa like every other machine on the planet.
I used to love Limsa, and now it's just I kind of feel like a hipster saying this, but like now it's just like a
gross place.
It's not the same it used to be as it used to be.
With syringes on the floor.
Syringes, poop everywhere.
Poop everywhere. Ugh.
So the
people begging
starter...
to suck your thingamajig.
All right.
Is that really happening, or is that hyperbole?
Yes, it really happens.
No, it really happens.
What's up, PMS Jordan over on Twitch or Twitter?
No, the one that you want to avoid, new player or not, if you're not an eccentric RP or role player like me, don't go to Balmung Quicksands. Avoid that like the plague.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna go check on the dog here. Just one second, guys. I'll leave you.
Is full of degenerates.
I'll leave you with this group of fantastic individuals. I'll be right back, guys.
Absolutely. Who's he talking about?
He puts too much faith in us.
In Balmung, there's a lot of.
Yeah, that.
All right, I'm pretty sure there's more than just Ada.
So the Steam edition, or not the Steam, the Square Enix store, the starter edition only includes what's included in the free trial.
Okay, let me see.
For Mac or PC.
No, wrong.
But
Okay,
this-
along with the auto, there's also
it's honestly very not cool to do role playing of any kind in public if you're going to join this game. Just letting you know, people do it, but just don't.
Let's see.
In Black Desert Online, anyone who role played got put on a list, and we would kill them repeatedly.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and it worked. They made a roleplay channel.
yeah, they did. I've actually never role played in Black Desert, but there too, I've been.
I'm surprised.
You ever knows this? I've just been sitting there, AFK, farming, hitting the training dummies over and over again for the past couple.
I see. Okay, yeah. So so looking further into the Steam page, yeah, it's up to and including Stormblood, not Shadowbringers.
Yeah, so if you're a beginner, just don't even buy the game until you're ready to go to Shadowbringers.
Yeah.
It's like that's probably 500 hours worth of gameplay at that point.
Oh, can you buy Shadowbringers? That's
Well,
Will you get Shadowbringers with Heaven's Ward? Or not Heaven's Ward, with Endwalker.
But then Walker. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you get it with Endwalker now.
All right, that makes sense.
Because whenever I bought...
With new players now, so you're not ending up spending $120, I would actually recommend people wait till Dawn Trail, because they're gonna squish Endwalker into the included parts of all the previous expansions together. Play the free trial and then buy it when Dawn Trail drops, because then you're only spending.
But so how they do that normally is when an expansion drops, you can only buy the expansion separately for like 6 to 12 months, and then there's going to be a bundle typically.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to play Dawn Trail when it comes out, you got to pay the $60. But odds are, if you start now, I would be very surprised if you're even that far.
Unless you're a star skipper.
Titus.
Yeah, true.
Or Titus. It's Titus. It is not difficult to play with controller.
It's really good.
Server rec for Xbox. What servers are there for Xbox?
Go to the new data center so you can actually buy a house. And then what you can do is
all right, I'm back.
If you go to Dynamis Data Center and you play there, you'll notice that the duty finder is really slow. So you just do a data center visit, the level, and then that way you can actually buy a house on Dynamis, because all the other data centers are flooded with people that have multiple houses on multiple
What's the new data center, they ask?
Dynamis is the new one.
Dynamis, okay. Or Dynamis. Dynamis. How do you spell that?
DYNAMIS.
H-Quest.
Oh, it is that, okay.
Boosters and story skips are separate items.
Yeah, they do not come bundled.
It's typically 25 for a skip, and then 20 or 25 for one class to be skipped to level 80 or 90 or whatever.
And this drink was sponsored by Sewer Rule 13 minutes ago. After watching Zepla, MTQ Capture authors Zekai, Asmongold, Adrive, Wedge Riches, FF14. I don't.
Wretcheds 14.
What?
I have absolutely no idea what they're saying.
I don't know who most of those people are.
Oh, cool. The mouse cursor is green because you're on Xbox.
Oh, no, that's just my mouse cursor
Not
color.
just the cursor.
Oh,
It's
I
just the
thought
cursor.
that was
The cursor's naturally green.
Yeah, my cursor is green. You can change the color of them and stuff like that. So
He may be ginger, but he's always green. He's imagining himself the Hulk.
What's a great class for a beginner?
Archer.
I want to play Red Mage, but see that it's not
yeah.
till later.
Red Mage opens up at 50, so I would just say take Archer, become Bard, then go over to
Then go over
to
to
Red Mage.
Red Mage.
Yeah.
Red Mage is my spirit class.
I'd still say my number one class for new players for starting out, go for Summon, go for Arcanist, because once you hit level 30, you can get Summoner and Scholar, which is the healer, 2 for 1.
Everyone's recommendation is going to be different. For instance, I say go with a tank, because then you learn the mechanics of the game a little bit harder, or a little bit faster. It's like more of a trial by fire. But, you know, typically if you pick a DPS, you're going to have longer queue times than if you pick a healer or a tank. And if you want to level quickly, it's going to be a healer or a tank. But you're going to be expected to know more about the game.
So I have a different take. Great class for beginner. Screw that. Just pick what looks cool, man. Who cares? That's
You
what I
can
do.
change at any time after your level 10 class
Random
quest.
ass hard classes or easy I just pick what looks cool, man. Just do that. Cool. The cool factor. Rule of cool. Wins all.
If you really like something,
But this
do
is
that.
also coming from you, Yamarin. You can't decide which class to main on Black Desert.
That's true.
He also hasn't beaten any
Oh,
walker.
No, I do have a main. I just haven't been playing it because I've been working on my other characters. I do have a main.
I don't even know if I have Black Desert installed.
No lock-on feature.
I do. It hasn't been patched in probably a year.
Hey, Snowy, welcome. Thanks for the follow.
This morning.
Sweet.
Flounder,
War is the most-
Hell yeah, I'm doing.
War is the
most
most
brainless, face smash, butt kicking class to start. You probably won't need to worry much more than pressing 2 buttons for a long while.
Well, no, there's more than 2 buttons, because there's 2 attack buttons, and then you definitely need arms length. Your shield thingy.
And Warriors changed so much over the years, I don't even know how to play it anymore.
Well, you need your 2 attack buttons and your tank buffs.
I mean,
So
I
that's more than
remember
2 buttons.
I remember during, what was it, Deliverance? You would be crit from the sides and the back. Oh, shit. Remember those days?
What's up, Gabe?
That was hard. That was butt clench
I'll
mode
be down
right
to help you
there.
out in a little bit, son, okay? It's not time for
I do wish that they would bring back stance swapping, though.
Oh, dude, that was a big, like that.
Stance swapping?
Tanking in and of itself is turn on button.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gabe, stop that, please.
Stance
What picture of me wearing?
I do remember when we had to manage TP.
That's
yeah,
Annie.
you waste
That's
all your-
from
you waste all your TP
last
on
year's,
Tomahawk and then not be able to do anything for like 3
Dads
minutes.
and Donuts Day. So when I have Dads with Donuts with you at school, we'll get a picture together and I'll put it up on my wall. Sound good? Yeah.
Dad with donuts?
Yeah,
Dude.
so they have moms muffins with mom and dads with donuts at the kids preschool, and so Gabe was just looking at a picture of me and Annie from when Annie was at the preschool. She's in kindergarten now, and he's now at the preschool this year. So we get to do dads and donuts.
Muffins or donuts? That's a hard one.
Yeah, I gotta know,
Pancakes.
chat. Are you guys muffins or donuts?
Pancakes.
Like at this moment, I tell you,
That doesn't
having
count.
not had sugar in my
Yeah, it does.
system for like 7-8 months now, I would take
Brownies.
either. Like I don't have a preference.
No, we're talking breakfast food, Mike.
Brownies.
That's not a
No,
breakfast.
I'm not talking
Brownies
about.
is good for any time of the day.
No, not
Cannot
brownies.
deny
No.
that.
That's
Okay, you guys are dumb.
Yeah.
You only have 2 choices: muffins or donuts.
What, are we
If you have to pick
are
one,
we talking
you
to a
have
bunch
gun
of
to
women
your head
here?
And you have to pick one.
Like we gave you 2
Don't say
choices,
pancakes, don't say brownies.
and if you ever give a woman 2 choices, she's gonna mystically come up with a 5th choice. Like I don't know, guys.
Not even that. She's gonna pick one. You're gonna pick the other, and then she's gonna pick yours.
Also, I'm a night shift worker, so time for breakfast for normies is dessert time or dinner time for me because I'm going to fucking bed.
Zach
No,
says
this
they
has
sell
nothing to do with
muffins
breakfast-
and
this has nothing
donuts.
to do
Can I
with
say
breakfast
both?
Food. This has nothing to do with things being breakfast food. Muffins and donuts can be eaten at any time of the day. They're an all-day food.
So can brownies.
Right, but that's not
Yeah.
part of the choices.
Yeah, you have
That's
a
not part of
choice.
the choices. It's either muffins or brown. Or
Basically, he says, "I refuse
it's
to
either
choose."
muffins or donuts.
Crepes.
You suck.
I think generally, like, I'm not a big sweet tooth guy, so I would probably go with the muffins overall. What stuck to the balloon?
Depends on the muffin. Like
Alright,
a
one
good
second.
chocolate muffin, like a chocolate chip muffin. Those can be legit, man.
That sounds awful, dude. Blueberry or nothing.
Nah, I'm not a fan of blueberries. I'm also a chocolate guy. I love chocolate.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Then again, donuts. I do like donuts.
Donuts are sick.
Donuts are awesome, man. And Brian just
Phased out of existence.
I don't know if he phased out of existence, but he just like got up and disappeared. I think he's playing
He's
dad
looking
right
at the
now.
dog. Oh wait.
Yeah, he's playing
No,
dead
I already
right now.
did the dog thing. The it was kid got his balloon caught in the fan. So
no.
yeah, so I was like, all right.
Oh man, was he flying?
Look at that
from
beautiful
the,
thing.
From the fan, all around, going around and
Nice
around.
mount.
At some point, the muffin becomes sweet enough to transition into a cupcake.
Excuse
Sort
this
of,
map-
yes.
This map Brian
What
was
is
from,
the like? Yeah,
Rising
what
Against
are the
Fear.
what are the rules between the cupcake and the muffin here? Come on.
So according to my
Muffin
mom,
doesn't
who
have
is-
icing.
No, that's
can.
not true. You can have you can have an icingless cupcake, and it's still a cupcake.
Well, you can also stuff the muffin with icing.
That's true, and you can stuff a cupcake with icing. So as far as I'm aware, it's a texture-based sort of thing. Basically,
Yeah, I think cupcakes generally are made
muffin-
kind of like
muffins-
cakes. They're like mini cakes
Well-
versus a muffin is more
well,
dense.
muffins tend to have a more drier texture, whereas muffins tend to be more moist.
Now here's a question
But
for
they're
you.
They're basically made extremely similarly, like in terms of dough and stuff.
Yeah. Now here's a
This is
question
a
for you.
distinction.
What do you guys think? Do you like donuts that are like traditional or cake donuts?
Ew.
Depends on the
Uh,
topping.
What's the your choice on topping?
I never had a cake.
If I'm doing
You
my
never had
good
like
maple bar, I'll
a
take
powdered
cake.
sugar donut?
I just like chocolate iced
I
donuts.
get-
That's like
yeah,
the
those
only
are-
kind I like.
I like
See, chocolate I would go traditional, but maple bar I'm going cake.
I don't even think I've had a cake donut. I need to try that next time I go to Shipley's or something.
When I hit my
What else is
weight
named?
goal, guys, what's the first fruit I should eat? I haven't had fruit in a
Strawberries.
long time. Strawberries?
The peach.
nothing
Peach.
beats a good strawberry.
I like grape.
Brownies.
That's not a fruit.
It's not a fruit.
He's like strawberry brownies.
Honestly, though, not gonna lie, a good cheesecake would, it's gonna be fantastic when that day comes again. The
How much more do you have to go?
I've got
yes.
over last official weigh-in. I was down over 60 pounds, so I'm like at I'm just at the high end of the 250s, and so I need to
you
get
have
below the 210
40.
before I can. And so the hope is I can do that, get below 210 this year, and then then basically on holy days I'll let myself start to kind of introduce fruit and treats, but essentially kind of save those as kind of the like if it's a feast day, then I can feast, and otherwise then still gonna eat the way I eat right now, which is to say very, very sparse.
And
Yes,
also
skills.
Yemmer.
Yeah, he's Gladiator, Randy.
Yeah, Gladiator. I
And-
apologize.
And also Yemmer. This is just for you.
What?
Why?
Skills.
confused.
Yes, this is the same
Because you said-
servers as
Because
everyone else.
you said "God damn it" when I said brownies again.
I don't.
I think that's a whip sound. Whip crack.
That's a whip
Yeah.
crack. I don't understand how the two relate.
You're supposed to whip him whenever he says something wrong, I guess. I have no idea.
I
Okay.
Seem to have a lot
I
of
can't-
detail for someone who has no idea.
I can't do the other one because it's banned from stream. So
Yeah, don't do that one. I will be upset. That's how Mike gets muted for like the next week.
Shipley's donuts are the best. I've never heard of them.
Shipley's? Never heard of Shipley's?
No.
What about Krispy Kreme?
I know of Krispy Kreme. There's not one near me, but I know of Krispy
Dude,
Kreme.
a fresh Krispy
Krispy
Kreme
Kremes.
right off the rack, dude, is amazing. They became a huge fad, and it's funny because it's like, yep, that's a as fads go. Now it's like, oh yeah, Krispy Kreme was everywhere.
2000s though, wasn't it?
Oh, dude, when
did
it came out,
that?
like I remember my dad for my birthday got me a box of Krispy Kremes, and we had that on my birthday, and it was wild because like the lines were like unreal.
Shout out to North Dallas Krispy Kreme for keeping me sane for like a month.
Hell yeah, dude, Texas represent.
Double snake.
Someone who actually
Are they
works
all
at North
in
Dallas
Texas
Krispy
or
Kreme is going to
something?
be like, what the fuck?
Those
You're breaking up. Just
Kreme
Nova
only in
just heads
Texas
up.
or something? Because I mean, I've heard of it. I've seen one like anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They're all over here in Idaho.
Fido says Shipley's is a Houston-based franchise. You know, with the first from Houston, I had Torchy's Tacos. That was where I was introduced to Torchy's, and they finally came up their way up north, dude. And holy crap, dude, Torchy's is great. Like, suck it. What's it? What are you called? Fuzzies. We eat Fuzzies more than we do Torchy's, but good lord, Torchy's is so good.
Their cheese is so much better, and they give you more.
Oh, dude, like a Torchy's taco is just monstrous. So, like when we had when Molly was born and we were in the hospital after the baby was born, Julie sent me out to pick up Torchy's because there's a Torchy's next to the hospital where we've had all the children. Man, thank you guys for the 42 likes. We're almost at a like to viewer ratio, which is unheard of.
Have you never been to Torchy's? When you go to Torchy's, if you like a little bit of spicy, you like chicken.
My wife is
Trailer
Czech,
park
so kolaches agreed. It's funny though because like people call like the sausage rolls kolaches, and Julie and my wife's like, those aren't kolaches.
Trailer park trashy. That's all you need to get from Torchy's. So good.
They got so many good salsas and sauces, dude. So good.
What's a kolaches?
Kolache, it's a really sweet like dough bread, and then they have like various different like fruit fillings and different kind of cream fillings and stuff like that that can be in them, and then the what people generally call it here in Texas and in America is like, oh, it's a sausage roll, like it's it's that same bread but inside is a sausage,
Typically with jalapeno.
I think it's a must with jalapeno, but my wife disagrees.
Sausage roll, I think of the Italian one.
Yeah, that but the bread is different.
We need to stop talking about unhealthy food. Brian's trying to lose weight.
Thankfully, I'm okay.
Self-control, man.
Yeah, I'm like having my testosterone finally in check has been a huge help because then it's like I would use food to medicate. Like I'd be feeling fatigued and anxious and tired, and food helped for a little bit. And so now it's like I don't feel those things, so I don't need to go and eat all the time. My wife roasted me some walnuts. So I think I'm gonna have that as a snack when I go downstairs here in a little bit.
Wow, the most bland of nut.
Dude, I can tell you hands down right now, if I smell a strawberry, that's going to be really intense. Because it's like, I've just like been an absolute like, in the no-go zone.
Just Walnuts are
Here you
good
go,
to
Brian.
put in
Here,
things.
feel, think. Here, feel, think.
Oh yeah. no.
Walnuts are good to put in things, like sweet things that like they can absorb the flavor from. Walnuts by themselves, dude, that's a death sentence for me.
Dude, man, they're good. I like walnuts.
No,
I like putting a lot of nuts in my mouth, like in one time, and it just
God.
it's very
folks.
satisfying. It's very satisfying.
Even though he has a wife, he likes putting nuts in his mouth.
Yeah. The English language is so stupid. It's like, how about we have a word for like the same thing? Like,
That's
all
what
the
she
time.
said. Oh, totally, dude.
Yeah. What's up, VNC channel rating was welcome in, everybody. Hello. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. If there's a mod over on Twitch, if y'all could give them a shout out, that would be great. I do not have that up right now. There we go. Boom.
Here you go, Brian. You're playing Monster Hunter.
Oh, with yeah,
The Monster
Rathalos.
Hunter,
Dude,
Rathalos.
Rathalos. I love that mount. It's one of my favorite mounts.
I still need to get it.
We should go farm that for you when I come back to the game.
Sure. I haven't officially come back to the game yet either. But
The one thing that I was kind of disappointed in with how well it was perceived, they did say about doing another crossover, but they never did.
Oh, Monster Hunter?
Yep.
Zabion, it appears to work just fine, just like everywhere else.
Yeah. It's Xbox is also a Windows PC, guys. Like, at the end of the day, like, stop pretending, Xbox. You're running Windows. We know it.
At this point, Sony should stop pretending too.
Dude, they tried back in the PS3 era, and they're like, we're a PC, you know, and it's like, all right. Like, yeah, just do that. If you mod me up over there, I'll go try it. Yeah, thank you. I'll mod you up. Here, let me. I gotta pull it up though. Dashboard. Stream manager. Solemn, would you just chat? Say something over on the Twitch side of things, and I'll see if I can't click on your name and promote you. But yeah, Zabion, I think it's great. Like, this has been a smooth experience. The only thing I would recommend would be to just I'll follow you. Let's see here. How do I mod you? Let's see here. Maybe it's /mod. Hey, cool. Perfect. But yeah, the it runs great. I just recommend registering. Oh, thanks, Fido. I just recommend registering outside of the Xbox ecosystem. I don't think Paladin's that hard for new players. It is a tank, so you have to be aware that like you're going to be the one who's kind of running first and forward. So it's more, I think, about a personality thing than it is anything else, right?
My issue with Paladin is that just doesn't feel good. It feels very anemic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I haven't played the new
Is it like
Paladin.
you're hitting stuff with a sword, but it feels like you're hitting them with like a wooden paddle.
Until
There is a wooden paddle
the
sword.
magic. The Kakuiti.
The Maquahuitl. It's an actual Mayan weapon. Pretty.
It's been in there since 1.0.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, well, we ran out of swords. Let's just put a stick in there with a bunch of blades in it. Yeah.
There are different versions of it in real life. Like, there's one that has obsidian blades, and there's one that has shark teeth as the cutting edge. Dude, they're gnarly looking.
I think Paladin at max level is amazing. So fun.
Very curious to see about how it all's changed from when I last played.
There you go, Brian. I clipped your
Thank you.
I clipped your walnuts. Lots of nuts in the mouth.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, man, anytime, dude.
And also, I sent you a new world drop.
Oh,
Prime
thank
Gaming.
you. Excellent. Oh, we got a fate. Hand over the pumpkin. Well, it starts off with you delivering pumpkins to random people in bars as you try to kill the gods.
And speaking about Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, use your free sub to actually get rid of the ads over on the Twitch side. You don't have to use it here, but use it somewhere. It's free Bezos bucks.
Thanks for I always forget to remind people of that. Thank you. Yeah, spend your Bezos bucks every month, whether it's here or some Twitch streamer. It really makes a huge difference, and who knows if that will ever go away, because they're kind of hinting that changes are coming, so.
For the new classes, it's level 80, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, because especially with the new expansion levels going up to 100, which I think is going to end up. I'm just now anticipating a level squish. Like, it feels like they're literally following the WoW playbook.
I feel like they should never do a level squish.
I
Because
agree.
I think it would be funny to have a level 200 character.
Yeah, I think they're like, let's go.
So the main reason WoW did a level squish was that it was deterring new players.
Right. It's a mental barrier for entry. Like,
Right.
oh man,
So
what?
I think a level squish can be a good thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know, man.
the constant vertical training of that, like, is like you could just literally say the level cap is 99. Oh, cool. And then you could have other types of progression system that are more horizontal in nature.
Like
I would
another
also
game,
still like
11.
Yeah, like 11. I think 11 nailed it.
I still also would like to see, especially after, say, 7.0 and 8.0, that they give new players the option of, hey, you can go back and play all the way from AAR, or you can start off with the basically fresh new story and just start off in Torval as level 1.
Like the New World thing.
Yeah, the new world and the new exploration being
I-
basically back as the tag of an adventurer versus the warrior of light.
Right, but then they lose all context of like everything. Like, I get what you're saying, but like the people you're with and whatnot, it's just like, who are these people? You know, you lose a lot of context, and you don't have the same relationship with those characters as you possibly would have if you started from the bottom.
Yeah, but you can also throw in something like from BDO, where BDO, if you start on Mountain Eternal Winter, you recap all your memories. Or they give you a rough view of the story so far.
I mean, that's fair. I still think that's shit. Video does it, it's fine, but it's still not good. You know.
The problem that I have with daily stuff, and I'm glad 14 handles it where there's like an expiration on its value, so it doesn't just end up adding to this ever growing sense of pressure, is just that level of FOMO. Like, I would delete the dailies completely out of MMORPGs. I don't think they're healthy to what people want MMOs to be, or at least what I want MMOs to be. I think essentially that's where player trade fixes it.
I don't like dailies.
I'm saying that
I like duty
player
kind of
trade,
dailies.
right? But I think player trade ends up being the solution over a daily, where the daily is just individually incentivizing you to do a thing, obviously every day, but but having more player trade where it's like, oh, I'm gonna play more, I'm gonna have more fun, I'm gonna get those things, and then I can just put them up on the market, and you who might have less time could be like, oh, let me just, I'm just gonna buy those, right? So it's like you create demand and supply.
Player trade is good up to a point, right? Like I don't think everything should be able to be player traded.
See, that's where I get it. I get
like,
the bind on pickup.
If people get like a legendary weapon, like it cheapens the weapon, like in terms of like esoteric value, right? Ethereal value, not esoteric. Sorry. In terms of ethereal value, it cheapens that. Right, so if someone gets like a legendary that requires like several weeks worth of work, and then and you're just like, yeah, I got this, great hammer of the fallen or whatever, and then you see it up on the market board for 100,000 gil or whatever, and someone buys it. It's just like, well, all the work that I did was dumb.
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
But that's
then you feel like, hey, I no longer need that hammer that I earned. I can sell it. It's like, oh man, that's the thing. Like, I guess what is the MMO? In my mind, that's where I come from. The sandbox, like, the MMO is player trading. It is that kind of level of chaos and building upon itself. Where it's like the modern MMO. Like the thing is that in order to get rid of RMT, you have to get rid of any reason to trade with other players. It's like that's the rule, and I think that's the wrong direction. But many people, I just kind of advocate for less and less and less player trade. I'm like, oh man, I would rather there be a player-driven economy in these kind of games, because it takes all the content and it gives it value, because then things can be communicated in like, oh, if I go and do this, I'm going to get some money, and I can use that money to, put it in different buckets. I don't have to individually grind on something. But I know it's not what won the popularity contest with MMOs, so it is what it is.
I mean, I see the benefit to what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a break. I'll catch everyone later. And Brian, make sure to cause plenty of
such devastation.
Thank you. Not my intention.
In your return. So, have fun. I'll still work on the stream, but I'm just going to take a little break here.
Yeah, we're about to wrap up here in a couple of minutes anyway, because I'm going to go hang out with the kids and play some
when it
some
comes
Hot
to
Wheels.
the level squish, though, for the level squish, we spent a decade and a half getting to level 100, and you're going to take that from me? No, sir. No.
Yeah, no, I think a level squish is dumb.
I'm fine with it.
I don't agree with it.
It's an arbitrary number that becomes useless after the first week of the expansion.
Yeah.
Item level's more important, always has been.
That's
yeah,
fair.
I know. It's just the
good thing they ever did.
Just the level 100 feels good in a Final Fantasy game.
Technically, it would be 99, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 99.
But they should still
on the
just cap
game,
it
yeah.
there and say, hey, that's a good number. RuneScape's been doing it for almost 30 years.
That's true.
And it's so weird, like the hunt log, like something they had and then never again. Yeah, the game's going to 100. We're saying that in classic Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, I mean, WoW bosses used to have a crap ton of experience, and then at one point it was like millions, like hundreds of millions of health or something. Like I feel like there was like some boss that was like 1 billion health or something.
Yeah, so at the end of the Legion expansion, my character, who was not geared terribly well, was dealing damage. I think my average when I got my heroic clear was about 27 million DPS. 27 million damage per second. Can you imagine the health bars that we have on us?
Yeah.
The original true reason for the actual, original stat squish we started doing, which they had done before, but the Legion stat squish was because the integer, we were hitting the maximum limit of an infantry.
Yeah.
H-Quest, do you mean Star Wars Galaxies? Because KOTOR is the single player RPG. There was no expansions for it.
There is a KOTOR online, though.
There's a KOTOR online? I did not know.
Yeah,
that.
it came
That's
out like a
crazy.
decade ago.
Star
Yeah.
Wars: The Old Republic. It's not KOTOR. It's just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
People
Star Wars. I
call
know
it
of Star
though.
Wars: The Old Republic and Star Wars Galaxies. Never heard of KOTOR online, but
Yeah, people call it KOTOR, but I know what they
I've
meant.
never heard it play. I've never heard it called KOTOR. Everyone calls it SWOTOR.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like leveling is great for like leveling is better post cap than it is like to get there. Whether it's like battle pass stuff or like Paragon levels past the cap.
Paragon levels would be cool.
Like I love when they introduce that to D3, and I think it's a great system that more games need to do more of. Guild Wars 2 obviously having probably the best version.
What's up,
We could
buddy?
bring back some player expression with some Paragon levels.
Take it easy,
You gonna
Titus.
eat the dino?
Would you guys eat dinosaur meat?
Yeah, the dino got tied up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay.
Yeah,
they all
Is
probably-
it just all poultry?
I'll come untie the dino.
That depends. If it's a feathered dinosaur, yes. If it's not, then no. It'll be reptile meat.
Yeah.
It goes first.
Gator tail is really good.
Dude, gator tail is really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not sure I would eat alligator.
Well, that's as dinosaur as it gets.
No, ESO did have that, yeah. I never got that far into it though.
I have ESO. I bought it. I haven't played it at all. It's just sitting in my Steam library. I think I bought it for like $5 or something during some Steam sale.
We love a good deal.
I bought Bloodborne the other day on a sale and I haven't even booted it up yet.
Is Bloodborne on?
I
PC
just
now?
bought Nightingale.
Oh yeah? Nice. I'm looking forward to playing Nightingale too.
Nightingale seems interesting. Although
I just bought it. I was spending the past conversation, the entire conversation, creating my character.
yeah,
Like that's all I've been doing this whole time.
well, that's fair. One of the characters, the guiding character, seems a little annoying at times, a little over verbose, but
Which one?
he's the guy you meet, Puck, I think his name is.
Puck?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's lore-wise that makes sense because Puck was, he was the trickster in Oberon's court.
Okay.
You know, from Shakespeare's A Midnight Clear, whatever that Shakespeare
Midnight Summer
story
Stream?
thing was. Yes, that one. He was the trickster in Oberon's court.
I hope you enjoy it.
The
I
thing,
never-
not
my
my thing.
problem with ESO is that it doesn't have at least cross progression on console and PC. So I've been like, oh yeah, I'll pick it up and play again on, you know, and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to start over. Leveling is so fast now, by the way.
Is it what level are you? Can't see.
I'm pretty sure it rode to 80.
I just hit level
just-
13.
Wow.
Alright, we'll do this fight, and then I will head out for the day.
Oh, that's interesting.
Defeat the clay golem. Oh, there he is. Well, I have my tank stance on now.
Good to know that it runs well.
Yeah, it runs really well. No complaints.
You're about to get hit. Oh no. Well, it doesn't matter. It's
Yeah,
just
like
Dang, now I'm good at names. I'm never good at names.
there we go. Hey, what's up, Prime Hakeem? Welcome in. Another one? Going in the sky.
Looks like an area that one of the guild hests takes place in.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I miss about 1.0? It's like the only thing I miss.
Yeah, Zach is asking
But-
if this is his cross-platform with the others. Yes, cross-platform, cross-progression, all of it, dude.
Cross save technically. So,
Oh, yeah.
what do you miss about 1.0?
The hests.
The guild hests?
No, behests.
Behest.
What's a hest?
It was
A behest happened at a certain time of day, and everyone would show up to kill like hundreds of monsters.
I mean,
like
fates.
hundreds of people. They were like fates, but they were only at certain times.
at the different.
very rarely.
They were also at the different little towns. The little.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Camp Blackbush or Camp Drybone.
Mm-hmm.
I would say good healer class. You want to start with Conjurer, which turns into White Mage, and then you're good. I do like Scholar though.
But I remember it was so fun because me and my girlfriend at the time would
I
be
don't
like,
know
"Oh,
about
it's
this
2
real candy
o'clock.
promise.
Get over there."
Oh, I don't want it.
You don't want any candy? Okay. This is Final Fantasy 14 on the
Oh, I
Xbox.
like it.
Yeah. Whee. Yes.
What? Are you in the village?
Mm-hmm.
Play my mage and scholar.
What did you? Oh, look. Let's see. Yeah, what did she say?
All kinds of stuff talking about,
What did she say?
I don't know, anymore.
Hest for town defense, basically. Interesting. Okay.
And it was BEHESTS, behest, like at the behest.
Oh,
of your king.
behests.
Yeah.
Kind of like an S hunt or an epic fate. No,
Hamlet Defense. Oh yeah, Hamlet Defense. That was different. That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of Hamlet Defense, not Behests. But yes, Behests.
One of the best things that they pulled off though, and I missed a lot of it because I was in basic training, but like they started with like a red dot in the sky, and then like every patch the red dot would get bigger after Yoshi P took over.
Dude,
Oh,
that was
man.
wild.
And you know what was crazy? The night that it shut down, I logged in after getting a new computer, like the day after I got done with basic training, and got it installed. And I logged in, and everyone's fighting Gobus outside of Old Daw, and I'm like, "What is going on?" So I'm like trying to help fight, and I just played for like hours, like fighting endless waves of monsters, and everyone's like, "I think they're shutting down the game." I was like, "No, I just got it. Just got it back." And then, yep, got the cutscene. It was done.
The balloon's stuck again.
Not in the fan, don't worry.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, Dave's game.
tie the balloon to his wrist.
Let's see.
Not a bad idea. This is Momodi. I can't pronounce things.
What did she say?
Momodi.
He's like, thanks for helping me out.
Get out of there.
What does
In
that
rooms now available.
mean?
The balloon's here.
Mikey, look, I got it.
Let's not get it stuck. Let's not get it stuck in Dad's fan.
Yeah, I got it.
Guild leaves are now available.
No, he's going so fast. So don't get
Oh,
Boom, baby. All right, Sweet Action Jackson. I think that's a good place. I'll pick up the quest just so I don't.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm logging out.
Dad, what does she mean?
It's like, hey, go do this thing for me. All right, guys. So far, so good. Playing on the Xbox, checking it out. This has been good. Very excited that it's finally coming here, and I still would say if you've never played this game, be sure not to purchase it. Stick with the free trial because it's the best way to play. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being a part of this adventure, and hopefully I'll see you. We might do something tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. See you guys.
Take it easy.
Green. Let's get